One day you'll probably see a video of me doing a vlog where I kill the neighbours. Well, g'day and welcome to my haircut. Welcome to a little test I was going to do anyway, and I thought, well, why not show you the difference, what I'm looking for. Okay, here's the story. Since I bought this Panasonic Lumix FZ1000 probably 2 years ago, or maybe a bit more now, I've probably made about 700 odd YouTube videos, or videos that I've ended up putting on YouTube. Lately I've had a few glitches I've noticed, and I'm not happy about that, and I thought, oh bugger, I don't want to buy a new camera if I don't have to. So what I'm thinking is the SD card may be getting a bit old. Yes, okay, Meow. Sorry, we have to. Somebody's come to see Daddy. Alright. Meow has to get in occasionally. She's the mother of the other cats, you see, once in a while. Okay, so what I'm going to do is a bit of a test as well, apart from looking for glitches, is try a number of different cards. I'm starting with this one that I normally use in the camera. It's a SanDisk Extreme SD-XC1 Class 10. So what we're going to do in each test, have a few different cards, and of course I'm trying to get away from neighbours starting up so early on a Sunday morning, but you can't, so like, you're just going to have to bear with it, sorry. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of different formats because I've had trouble in a few. So we're going to start with the standard 1080 format at 25 frames per second. Then we'll work up to, well, we may as well just for an experiment try 1080 at 50 frames per second. Then we'll jump right up to 4K at 25 per second. And just for the hell of it, we'll do 4K at 24 frames per second. So here we go. And this is the first one. The main video, this one is, I'm going to be filming at 1080 at 25 frames per second. So now let's switch over to 1080 at 50 frames per second. Oh, by the way, here's, for comparison, a bit of a look around. I'm just sitting under the back deck today. Okay, in between noisy neighbours, 1080 at 50 frames per second, this one. That was what I used to always shoot on, it was my favourite, but anyway. Let's see if there's any glitches. I'm only going to run this for about 30 seconds per test. Let's jump up to 4K at 25 frames per second now. Okay, 4K at 25 frames per second now. And there goes Big Eyes, look. Whoop, there she goes. Where are you going, Big Eyes? Anyway, the cats are on the prowl. Okay, just for the hell of it, remember we're looking for glitches here. Hopefully we won't find any. I've reset the camera, I don't know what else to do apart from replace the SD card, which is why I'm sharing this experiment. So just for the hell of it, 4K at 24 frames per second. Okay, now we're at 4K but 24 frames per second. And we're looking for glitches, that's the whole experiment here. But dual purpose experiment of showing you the difference in, if there is any noticeable, of the SD cards. Now we're going to switch over to something different again. Well, we're back to the standard card that I've been using at 1080, 25 frames per second. Both neighbours either side are fired up now. So what we're going to be comparing is a SanDisk Extreme SanDisk Extreme SD-XC1 Class 10, which is the standard card that I've been using. I'm checking my notes because this is a mouthful. The micro one is a micro SD with adapter. It's an HC1 Class 10, tiny little fellow that I normally use in the drone. It's the fastest one I could get. And we're going to try a standard old SD card with no specifications written on it. Okay, now we're filming in a new, I've only had it in the drone a couple of times, I bought it just recently. Shut up, neighbours. It's a SanDisk Ultra micro SD with adapter, HC1 class 10. So this is 1080 at 25 frames per second. Again, looking for any glitches that we can find. We'll have a look around while we're here. So now we're at 1080 at 50 frames per second. Looking for any glitches on this tiny little micro SD card. Let's jump up to 4K now. Alright, now 4K. I'm holding the focus thing, no wonder. And now we're at 4K on that tiny card at 25 frames per second. It would be interesting for me to see if there's any glitches. The glitch is the neighbour that would put somewhere where I don't think you'd like. Right at 24 frames per second at 4K resolution using the micro SD card. Time to change cards. One day you'll probably see a video of me doing a vlog where I kill the neighbours with the noisy tools, because it seems to happen every time. Alright, we better make this one fast. This is... Okay, this file will probably fill this card. This is 4K at 25 frames per second on the ancient...
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
Well, I just had to come down the road. You'll never guess who I ran into. Look at that. You just never know who you're going to see in my end of town. Let's see, doing a little test here. Yeah, it's still rendering. Well, I had all sorts of problems trying to render this file. In the end, I ended up downloading, because it's a Panasonic. I went to their website, found an excellent program to help me recover the data. I finally finished after midnight. It took 6 hours of attempts, but I was able to recover the data, and the images were actually perfect. So that tells me the camera itself is fine, and it's either an issue with codecs or the card. Remember to format your card whenever you put it back in the camera. Alright, thanks for joining me. Hope you found that interesting. And yeah, I guess the rule is, of course, buy the fastest card that you can at the time, especially for video. Okay, see ya. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe if you found this interesting. Alright, have a great day. Bye. Oh, I just located that box from that little think outside the box video I made. This is a box. It's safe in there, but every once in a while it doesn't hurt to think outside of it. I wondered where it went. It was actually up in that tree, but ain't there no more. See ya.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
Hola y saludos a todos. धरती के वासियों की ओर से नमस्कार.
नमस्कार. Bishe Shanti Hok.
Hartelijke groeten aan iedereen.
Shalom.
تحياتنا للأصدقاء في النجوم. يا ليت يجمعنا الزمان.